Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. Now this is the very first episode of anything that I've recorded since I've been back home. So I had a few crises along the way. I had my motherboard die. Turned out it wasn't the motherboard in the end. It was just my CPU fan. It was toast. That was an easy thing to replace. Much cheaper to replace than a whole motherboard. So that was a relief at least. But this is the first recording that I've done in this new setup that I have at the moment. You'll probably notice that there is a little bit more echo, a little bit more reverb to my voice at the moment. That's because I don't really have any kind of soundproofing in this room as of yet. I have my green screen, I have my regular setup, but that's about it right now. I do have some foam on the way, so it should be sounding a little bit more rounded over the weeks to come. But I have to say, I'm just happy to be making again, and happy that we're actually starting off with RimWorld as well. We are going to be doing something slightly different. Different? Apparently I'm now talking like an infant. But no, we are going to be doing something different, and I hope that you like it. I'm going to leave a poll in this episode, and a later episode as well. Instead of doing our usual kind of like hour-long episodes of RimWorld, I'm thinking of doing half-an-hour episodes, but doing 3 a week rather than just the one. So that pretty much means that almost every day of the week you're either going to have like a Cataclysm video or a RimWorld video in the morning. So I'm thinking that by just knocking it down to half an hour, it'll make it a little bit more digestible, and you'll get more of it. You know, we'll get an extra episode per week. So let me know what you think. The poll is up there now. It's up in one of the corners. I'm not sure what side I'm going to be on yet, but if you have a look up there, the poll will be there. Just let me know up there if you are on board with it or not, and then come the third episode I will leave a final poll, and that'll kind of be the final decision, just so I can see like an initial decision and then the final decision from that. So without further ado, let's get this episode started. So this one will roll a little bit over half an hour, because obviously my explanation I don't want to use to take up the game time itself. But all things considered, we're doing okay in here. We're still dealing with a psychic drone at the moment, but well, we're in fall. We're very close to winter now, but everything else is going okay. We've got some food coming in now. There were some really good suggestions made in regards to kibble. I really do think we need to get more kibble, because apparently he catastrophically failed while operating on a scyther. Well, that's not so good. That means we wouldn't have got some of the pieces from it. So I guess a little less than ideal, but that's that's just how it is. Thank you for trying anyway, Dustin. Solid's just having a little bit of a chill outside at the moment. But yes, back on track. We do want some kibble, because I believe that some of our animals just cannot eat the hay. However, I've been told like the dogs, for example, can't eat the hay, and it does look like that might be the case, because they are currently starving, even though it hasn't told us that yet. Yeah, suffering from malnutrition. So if we actually go into their information here, we can see what they can eat. So vegetables, raw meat. See, hay isn't underneath there, so that's a issue for us. We do need to have some kibble, and kibble for just them. Okay. Well, we've got more than enough food in there. I think we just need to dedicate some kibble being made. So maybe if we make that more of a priority there, some kibble will actually get made. So Scow at the moment is doing the majority of our cooking, but we might be able to steal Solid away and get him into this. And apparently I have gone on a food binge. Rycon, the actor, is pigging out on food. The final straw was the psychic drone. So the psychic drone has unfortunately made me want to start picking out on food. So, well, I guess that's something that can happen, and it has happened. Now, Solid at the moment is just cloud watching. We're actually going to interrupt that, and I'm going to get him to prioritize working on the butcher table just for now. Looks like Panda's coming here to grab a beer. Very nice. Yeah, we have quite a few animals. Probably more animals than is sane for us to have. We've been trying to get the numbers down a little bit. I believe that we have more of these. You survived Ibex culling. I'm sorry, my friend, but it is time for you to meet your maker. And in this case, I guess it's the game dev. Yeah. But Solid is making kibble at the moment. I'm not sure where he's going to end up placing that kibble, but we'll see. We'll just watch and see where he goes, because I'm actually unsure as to where we've got that set to go. But it looks like, okay, it's going to be up there for now. I'm hoping for the most part that the other animals aren't going to go for that. I'm almost tempted to have a kibble station of sorts just inside for them. Let's see. Sinbad's running right over there. Yeah, see, the turkeys are going for it as well. The turkeys can eat the hay. They don't have any issue with hay at all. Although in saying that, looking at the turkey, how is your health? Needs? That's fine. So is this, I mean, is hay just a vegetable? It's good animal feed, but inedible for humans. Yep, that makes sense. So my question is, can the boars, etc., eat hay? Liquor, kibble, live plants, vegetables, and the dogs, how does that kind of differ? Vegetables, corpses. We don't see live plants there. That's the only difference. But they're not live plants. So is it classed as a vegetable or not? That's what I'm unsure about here. Because I would assumed, yes, he's going straight for the kibble because they obviously want the kibble. I guess we still need kibble. I guess it's still needed, but yeah, I mean they're all going for it. Oh yes, we do actually have quite a few of the ibexes out there still. So we will go ahead and make sure that they... Well, unfortunately, we bring them in. And the bear is just hanging out inside. I guess it's a little strange. We do have our hauling animals in here because I want them to be able to haul things about. I want them to be able to help contribute. Dustin, you're doing a great job there. So what us using Solid here is kind of a little bit bad because it means that we're taking him away from his component making job, which he was doing a really good job at as well. So yeah, I might have a look and see if I can get someone else involved in cooking that might be able to do that. So we'll see. We'll get rid of that one there, but there is a party. Panda is throwing a party. Everyone who will attend will get joy and stuff, which is excellent. And Booty is just hauling that whole freaking mechanoid over here. So I'll be interested to see what we get from him. We've actually got a decent amount of plasteel just kind of kicking about in there right now, and we actually got some more there as well, and components as well. So yay, that's good. Now I haven't forgotten about the pods. We're just not visiting them just yet. We're going to wait a little bit before we do that. Something else that I should note as well about this kind of new setup that I have is my chair is a lot taller than the chair I had before. So obviously that's there and a little bit more visible than it has been in the past. So I'm hoping that it's not too intrusive into the recording because usually I like having clear behind me. But who knows? Maybe we'll stick something on here. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see because it's just like dead space. We'll have something on there, I'm sure, but I haven't quite decided on that yet. But hey, we got some cargo pods. Let's see what we have. It is some smoke leaves. I guess the gods of RimWorld are wanting us to just blaze it all day. I mean, like it has been going pretty well. I mean, they seem to be using it a fair amount. It looks like most of the colony is there at the party, so yay. How's our battery at the moment? I wonder if we're going... No, we're storing more. 319. Is that going up? Oh, it's going down. We're actually using more power. Ooh. Now, that is actually connected? No, it's not connected yet. I haven't connected those. Okay, so we need to connect those as well. Oh, no, it's connected. Oh, weird. Or is it connected? Yes, it's definitely connected. But we aren't generating enough power. Let's go ahead and turn that off for now, because we don't need it to be on. That still hasn't been fixed, but I don't think that's affecting the power at all. But we are definitely consuming more power. Okay, Sam and Torvald. Sam is always close to breaking. I guess there's no kind of surprises there, but Torvald's been pretty good for a while. We're probably going to go ahead and turn these off for the time being, just allow us to kind of build up our power again, because something we're doing is using a lot of power. I'm not sure what yet. Nice job, Justice. I was just thinking I don't want them to stay out there for too long, because we don't want them to go to waste, obviously, so yeah, that's good. I am still binging out on food, apparently. It doesn't seem to be affecting us too much. And we've got a lot of kibble out there as well, so they shouldn't be that hungry. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I guess we just need to keep in mind that we do need to keep that kibble kind of going. I will let Solid have a break soon, though, because he's been in there for quite a while. They tend to just keep on working for as long as they possibly can. So we were talking about having a look to see who else we might be able to get involved in this. No one else is super good at cooking, but I guess you don't really need to be a kibble maker. So what do we want to do then? Rare thrombos. Okay, we've got some thrombos passing through, or a thrombo. It's usually just the one. And we know that really well. I mean, they aren't super useful. I mean, they can be, but we can't kill them as easily as we could in the past. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. The party's finished. I'm sure it was a great party. For everyone involved, there is a massive Z animal party going outside here. I'm no longer pigging out on food. Well, that's fantastic. I guess that's over. The psychic drone drove me to great lengths. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to think who's going to be the best person to kind of sub in and become our main kibbler. As soon as that's been dropped off, I'm going to let Solid rest. We're just going to fast forward a little bit here. And then we're just going to quickly do that. Yeah, so we've got a decent amount there. That's good. I'm happy about that. We'll have some more hay coming in soon as well, which is good news for us. And we've got some more cargo pot. Why is RimWorld being so nice to us right now? Psychoid leaves. I don't know if that's a good thing. We'll allow them to maybe pick them up. We'll see. But that's the second lot of drugs. So I think there was some kind of like, I don't know, drug ship flying by nearby that's been shot up by pirates, or maybe it was just a regular ship and they were just hitting the drugs hard and unfortunately entered the atmosphere at too steep an angle and ended up suffering because of it. Okay, alright, so Torvian and Panda, they're doing some damn good work out there, but I still need to pick someone. Who do I want to pick? I'm thinking maybe Booty. Booty, we have smithing at the moment though, so I guess I don't want to take myself or Booty away from that. Justice is doing a great job planting at the moment. Torviad, obviously, great there as well. So I don't know. It's kind of like, do I want Justice to get involved in this? Justice is doing a lot of hauling at the moment, which is really important for us to have. That's why he was hauling all those animals inside. But maybe we do want to get him involved in that as well. So maybe it's going to be a little bit of going on that and then that. Yeah. Although that means he's pretty much always going to be doing that. Maybe we do make hauling a top priority, but then have cooking on there as well, so that Justice might start doing it. Now, we don't want him to be cooking here. We want him to be over there. So what we want to do over here is allowed cooking skill is going to be 5. So he shouldn't be able to do that from now on. And we'll do the same thing over here as well. So simple meal, we'll just bump that up to 5. And fine meal, it's obviously to do a fine meal, you need to have 6, so that's not going to be a problem. Now, everyone else that we do have working should have those skills. So Scowl is a really good chef from memory. Yep, 13, that's great. And Solid's at 8, so that's great. So Solid should be able to kind of sub in occasionally and do work on that. And just like that, Justice is actually doing it right away. We didn't even need to ask him to do it. So that is it working for us. It's getting a little dirty in here at the moment, which is going to start affecting our mood. So I'm just going to pay a little bit more attention to Zeke over the next day. Just see what she's doing. See how that's going. I'm surprised we haven't had any more colony members for a decent while now. So we'll see. We've got a lot of boars though. I mean, the animals are definitely making up for our lack of people. I say lack, but this is actually a pretty decent amount. It's probably the most that I've had in any series on YouTube at the very least. So, yeah. And we do have some more relationships kind of kicking about as well, which is always nice. Booty has just gone and disassembled another one of those mechanoids. We have a really decent amount of plasteel at the moment, so we might be able to make some more advanced structures with that. I don't know if there's anything immediately that we want to try and make. The refinery we're not going to really worry about. Let me try that again. Electric crematorium. That might be good if we start running into like a lot of people. It just saves us from making graves. But I don't know. There really isn't anything else. Moisture pump. Very slowly removes moisture from nearby terrain, converting marshes or shallow water into dry ground. I guess it's good if you've got a lot. A wild boar has given birth. Okay, so that's good as well. I don't think there's anything else along there that we specifically want to make. I guess the hospital beds were one though, right? So let's jump into furniture and see what we need. We need medicine, unfortunately, and we don't have enough medicine at the moment. I'm trying to remember though. We've got 6. Okay, so we can make it here, but we need to have neutramine, and neutramine we know that we can only buy or find. We can't make it, unfortunately. There are mods out there that change that, but I like to try and keep things balanced to what the, to what the original creator has in mind. So, yeah. Alright, Torvia just hanging out in the cold. He's okay though. He's doing alright. Let's just accelerate time a little bit. I think things are going okay here. Yeah, so Booty is able to continue working on those components for now, which is awesome. I don't know where he's storing them at the moment. We've got a lot of... Now, Torvia, why are you upset at the moment? Tired, hungry, in a little bit of pain, ugly environment, feeling bad. But you were nuzzled, though. That's good. Bite scar to the head. Yeah, I guess not as nice. So let's just pay a little bit of attention to Zeke today, just see exactly what Zeke's getting up to. Solid doing a little bit of cooking, so that's nice. Scow as well, doing a great deal of cooking as well, keeping us up. Zeke actually didn't finish that meal, weirdly enough, and then Bradley just came along and collected it. So I guess Zeke was just bringing it out for Bradley, which is kind of nice of her. Well done. Yeah. Alright. Cleaning dirt. Okay, no, so Zeke is doing a good job in there, but I guess the thing is, because our colony is quite large, just having one person focusing on cleaning, they're not going to be able to clean everything in one day, because I guess you're kind of always kind of working, especially when we've got all these animals roaming through here as well. I might want to start limiting the boars to being outside. Even though they can haul, I think it's probably going to be better for us in the long run. So, let's see, Animal Area 1, I think we want Animal Area 2, so let's go to the boars. Where are you, boars? Wild boar. Okay, great. Okay, so let's just start going down all of them. Like so. Easy. And what is that we're allowing inside? Oh no, that's the turkey house for Attila the ostrich. Yeah. Grizzly bear. The grizzly bear will let come inside because I guess he's our friend. Yeah. Bradley's got nothing to do at the moment, which means that he can't train any of the other animals at the moment. I wonder if we can get him doing some more artwork, because he's been doing these large sculptures, so maybe I might just designate, 1 or 2. Even a grand sculpture, because we can sell the grand sculptures, so he'll be able to work on it for a while. We've got one thing in Neuroamine. I think that we need more than just one to be able to do anything with it. And nice, I've chucked on a parka. I did notice I had a jacket on before, but I have been making parkas as the days have been going by. So we should see everyone in parkas eventually. So Torvia, Panda, and Solid should be able to get those. That will be nice. It means that we're actually going to be consistently warm. This is just fall, so we still have the actual winter, which is going to be coming in, I think 2 days maybe, so it is creeping up on us. Now, something that I didn't check for a while there was our power, and our power does seem to be growing just fine. And we are storing energy up here as well, so what I might be able to do is just turn it off after a little while. Sam has nothing to do currently, so that means that we don't actually have any research or anything being researched right now. I guess I could do some research over there, but maybe I do want to just start researching these extra drugs. It'll give her a little bit of joy for a while. But we've pretty much researched everything for now. I've said in the past that I might look at adding in some extra mods that give us some more things to research, and that'll obviously keep Sam busy. But for the most part, I think we're pretty good there. I'm surprised that we're not seeing more eggs from our chickens. Quite surprised. But I guess not a whole heap of them. Actually, we've got a lot of cockerels, probably too many cockerels. So we might look at kind of harvesting them in time, because we have gone through all that kibble already. And saying that hay grass is almost grown, almost done growing, and we should be able to get some more here. They're making meals like nobody's business. Good work. I I do want to interrupt them eventually, though, to get them to do some work on that. Actually getting... oh, there we go, Justice is doing it. I was just going to say, I was like, oh, it'd be great if Justice could come over and do some work there, and sure enough, he has. So a chicken's egg was brought in here, and I'm not sure why. The fertilized ones we did have forbidden here, at least I thought we did. So it'll be under raw food, animal products. So the fertilized eggs we don't want to be bringing into here. Any unfertilized eggs we will want to... yeah, the unfertilized ones we'll bring in. Cockerel 10 is no longer incapable of walking. So for some reason they couldn't walk. I'm not sure why that was for Cockerel 10. I don't know where you are now, my friend, but Cockerel 10, I imagine you're okay now. So that's a good thing at the very least. You are sleeping on the outside, and that makes me a little nervous. That's one of our alpacas. That is not our squirrel. That's just a generic squirrel. This is probably going to deteriorate because it's just been left outside. Yeah, I mean, having Justice do that is good, because it means we've got more kibble going out there for the animals, but at the same time, we don't have as many people hauling, and hauling is something that can just really get away on us. I don't know what we've done to please Cassandra, but we're getting all kinds of things. I'm just going to get Justice to go up and haul those, because I'm not going to say no to free medicine, even if it is just herb medicine. Gentle snow. The temperatures are dropping outside, so I'm going to pay attention to our kind of temperatures inside. This is weird. Like, what's going... like, I honestly haven't changed any of the settings, but for some reason we are just getting a ridiculous amount of cargo pods. There must have been a big battle above us in space. That's what I'm going with. That's my headcanon. So Panda is close to breaking, but Panda's always pretty close. As soon as that's dropped in there, I am going to get Justice to go and pick up that meat for us. I know he wants to consume that meal, but we'll let him go up there and get about 75 units of that meat, because it's better than just letting it go to waste. Dustin, you get something to eat. I might see if we can take him as well, but he's probably not designated a hauler. No, he can be. Great. So he wants to go and use the drill, but we'll get him to do that first. That'll just be a little bit better for us. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, we're looking pretty good. We've got more than enough food at the moment, 131. We've got more coming in. The rice is growing really, really nice and fast. Both lots of that. Apparently, I've completed making parkas, so that, yep, there we go. That's the final one dropped over there, and that will be for Panda when she wakes up. So, yay, there we go. And I just looked off in that direction there because that's usually where my camera is. Oh, god damn it. Oh, damn it. Yes, that's usually where my camera is, so if I occasionally look off into the distance, it's because I am actually looking at where you used to be, but you're over here now. So, yay, great, that's fantastic. So, we weren't at capacity then. We didn't have, our batteries weren't full. We had a lot of space in there, yet we still blew that circuit, so... we've lost all of our power now, which is a real pain in the ass. Not only that, but we've also got fires on the inside as well, and Aquarius is vomiting all over the hallway, so they're going to tread through all the vomit when they go through here, so yay. It looks like we've got the fire under control though, so that's good. It's going to be a little bit to repair that, and it's mess. That's still on fire. Can someone put it out? No? Is no one going to put that out? Can we not put that fire out? I don't think we can put that fire out. Well, I guess we're going to lose the comms panel, because I think they can't actually get to that square, so we're probably just going to have to let this thing die, which is quite unfortunate. I don't want that to happen. Yep, it's gone. Okay, well now they should be able to get to it, and there we go. Okay, well it looks like we got some components out of that, so it's something at the very least, but we need to go and make that again, so that's going to be on the MISC comms panel. We'll go ahead and chuck that in there. And let's have a look at our power and see how that was disrupted. So it was right along here. Luckily, it was at somewhere where no one really works, which is the comms panel. So, yeah, that's good at the very least. It hasn't disrupted anything else, and everything is still powered on at the moment. We are just staying above the border at the moment, which is good. Yay, the hay grass is actually ready to harvest. That last little stretch there happened quite quickly. So, very happy to see that. Does mean there's going to be more hay for the animals, and we will be able to get some kibble for them as well. Dustin looks like he's going to be making that comms panel. Thank you very much, Dustin. Excellent. And something that I haven't mentioned yet, a boomlope self-tamed? Okay. Yes, 7,000 watts of energy. Well, WD, I don't know what WD is in here. I'm guessing it's like, I don't know. I'm not going to make any guesses. What I was going to say before, though, was if you still want to have your name in the series, feel free to chuck it in pretty much any episode, and I will go through them and I add them into the list as I'm kind of going along. So if you haven't already, let me know. We do have a fertilized egg, so I believe we have a stockpile for those in here. Let's put them in there, and I wonder if we want to get, well, the temperature actually seems to just be staying okay in there. So I'm going to quickly steal Dustin, who is building. I don't want to interrupt him building, though. Let's see, Justice, I'm going to interrupt you and get you to go and get that egg, which has now disappeared. I think one of the boars ate it. Okay, right. So we did see something about animal starvation. The Yorkshire Terriers apparently are starving. That's the turkey. Okay, yes, the Yorkshire Terriers are starving currently. So Justice is making more kibble, and we have a boomalope that's self-tamed. The boomalope we're probably just gonna, take care of, because we need more kibble right now, and that'll be an easy one for us. We've got quite a few bears kicking about right now, but we should still be safe. I'm surprised by the amount of grass that's still here, considering the snow that we have at the moment. It just kind of goes to show that there is nothing living in here at all. As soon as any grass kind of crops up, they pretty much almost instantly go ahead and just eat it as it's going. So, what do we want to do? It's a tough one. I want the hay to be going out there still, but I think I might have to restrict kibble to the animals that need it. Yeah, like we might have just a stockpile just in here for kibble, just one little square. Let's actually make it just there. So let's go. Minor break, Panda, sorry Panda. It'll be okay, I'm sure. Bradley is now on fire somehow. I don't know how that happened. We're going to check on that in a second. I don't know what the hell happened there. But we want to go into here and we want to go to kibble. So there we go, kibble, great. And we are going to make this critical that it's put there. Bradley, what happened? Oh, god damn it. Well, of course, it makes sense. He's going to be okay, though. He's going to be alright. Right, are you putting yourself out? Are you trying to... You have an alcohol tolerance, okay. Right. He is putting the fire out. Okay, so he is extinguishing the fire. Okay, good. You go ahead and rest. Is that going to be bad for us? I don't think that's actually going to stay around. I think, yeah, the snow is actually putting that out. So he went out there to go ahead and slaughter the boomlope. What I didn't realize is that the boomlopes explode even when you just regularly kind of slaughter them. So, yeah, that's not the best. Yeah, definitely not the best. But I am happy to see that we do have hay grass coming in now. Because at the very least, we're going to be able to feed our regular animals. I say regular. I guess not our pets. We're going to be able to feed them. Where is Justice currently? Justice, you are meditating. That's awesome, but I might just want to interrupt that meditation. I'm so sorry. We just need you to do a little bit of work. Bradley is going to go ahead and just start resting there because of those burns. We want to make sure that, he's just going to get the old herbal medicine, which is going to be more than good enough for him. Okay, so Bradley has got some tattered apparel on, and I'm not surprised. That's probably because of the fire, I'm assuming. Yeah, the synthread pants. We should have some pants there, surely. Maybe not. Maybe it's time to make some more pants. It looks like it's time to make some pants. So let's go over here, and we're just going to add 2 things of pants in there, just so that we have a little bit of a backlog of sorts. And again, we've got some more cargo pods. I'm not complaining, also because it's silver. That's awesome. I just don't know why we're getting so many. It's raining at the moment. I guess in between explosions and stuff like that, the Rim gods are kind of being somewhat caring to us. So we do have a lot of kind of animal starvation going on at the moment. I would like these things to get hauled out of here. but I don't know if that's going to happen. The temperatures are actually really good. I'm impressed. Okay, so we do have some kibble going out there. It looks like they're pretty much just going to go straight for it. So what I need to do is change this one here from critical to just important, because that's the first place we want it to go. That's where the, that's where our terriers and everything else are going to be able to access that. The terriers, the huskies, the ones that can't eat just straight up hay. And then the hay is going to get moved outside. We just need to get someone to move it. Bradley is resting. Someone will come and treat you very, very soon. I am sure of it. Let's go ahead and see if we can haul this hay. We'll get Dustin to come and do some work. And it looks like there is a lot of hay there as well, so yeah. Alright, we've got some more kibble coming outside as well, which, again, I'm not so sure why. Oh, it's because this is also marked. Okay, so let's come into here, change that stockpile. We're going to make this one just preferred, and we'll make that preferred as well. Actually, hang on. That's critical for fertilized eggs, which makes sense. But the kibble, though, do we have any kibble here? No, we don't. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. So he should actually be bringing it to there now. So that should give them a chance. They've all gone to sleep for now, so this will give it, it'll give it a little bit of a chance to kind of get this stockpile built up. I'm just going to have to micro Dustin just for a little bit to make sure that that all gets put in place. I know you would love to rest, but I really would like it if you could haul the rest of that there. So yeah, 75 does seem to be the limit. It's pretty much always going to be 75. Those two are doing a damn good job, and we've got even more rice that's come in, and winter is officially here, so we'll see how that goes. I'm surprised that we haven't had anyone come and treat Bradley yet, though. We've got a breakdown. That's okay. Someone will come and deal with that. Let me see. Have you been treated yet? No, you haven't. Why is that? Why have we not had anyone coming to treat you? Sam's a pretty decent doctor. Surely she could treat you? No? Let's have a look. See who we've got kind of working on our doctoring at the moment. So Justice, alright, okay, that kind of makes sense. We've got you making kibble. I interrupted you. Okay, let's see if we can get him to go ahead and treat Bradley real quick like. But guys and gals, this is actually going to wrap up this episode. And all things considered, it seems like it went relatively well for us. We had one explosion where Bradley was actually close to in the first place, and then another explosion in which he got burnt. He seems to be okay though. Those are all really, really good treatments. Justice is a really good doctor. He's going to take good care of him, so I'm sure Bradley's going to be absolutely fine. He's actually already up and walking about because I guess he really wanted to put on those pigskin pants. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I can't blame him. I mean, I guess I would go for them. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell until I see it. So, yeah. Bradley, you should go rest, but I don't think he's going to. He's just going to get up and mope about and go and get something to eat. But guys and gals, that is going to wrap us up. As I said, we're going to be going with this half-an-hour model just for a little bit to see if that works out. We're going to be going with 3 episodes of RimWorld a week. Let me know what you think. Let me know below, and make sure that you do leave me your opinion in the poll. There will be a yay or nay to 3 episodes a week, or we'll just go back to how we were doing things before. Let me know either way. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.